Howdy, hey, friends and fiends. Welcome to D&D Play 20's Curse of Strahd. I'm Justine. I play Strahd. And this is the wonderful team that is in this session. This is session 15? 16?
15.
15! Woo! So I will go ahead and have these wonderful folks introduce themselves and then talk a little bit about our Discord, and then we will get into our recap. So let's go ahead and start off with our barbarian himself. Hit it, bud. It's Arlen.
Who's our barbarian?
Arlen.
That would be the chat.
That'd be the Chad.
That was more visual than audio.
Okay, you're on Twitch. You're allowed to be
Yeah,
visual. This
exactly.
isn't a podcast
On a
recording.
podcast where I can where I have to like describe my actual movements.
You know how often then when we do our podcast that I have to be like, you have to like say what you're doing because they'll be like, it's so funny. Anyways, go ahead.
But yeah, my name is Arlen. I played Shad Lamentul, or the Chad, your fallen Asimar barbarian. Cool guy. Very
Cool guy.
strong.
Cool guy. Who's never raged.
Who's never raged. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pass it off to Peter.
Hi, I'm Peter. I play Cole, whose pants are always falling. He is a dwarven paladin. And I will pass it off to... Well, since he pointed at someone else, I will pass it off to Raza.
Yeah, welcome back,
No,
Raza.
I was pointing at, hey, I'm back. I was pointing at him because he almost said cleric. You all could tell, right? He was like,
Yeah, he did.
Paladin.
Even though we just talked about it. Guest star.
Hi, I am Raza. I have returned. I play the enigmatic Lance Steel, who comes and goes. He's a human wizard, and he's back, I think, for the foreseeable future. So we'll see how we go.
I kind of
I'll
hinted it last
pass it
session.
to, the lovely Marianne then.
I was sure when you said lovely, you were going to say me.
I know.
No,
They both are
I say
MAR
lovely,
starts.
didn't I?
They're both MAR starts, so we don't know where it was going.
that's right.
Hi, my name is Mariana Vagabunda, however you know me. Today I play Leandra von Teschen, the ever optimistic vampire that befriends undead and has a very strange sense of danger. And who last time might have overstepped a little bit. If you want to know what we're talking about, go watch the last session. I'll pass it on to Norbit.
Is it just me for whom Mariana's words
Yeah, I
are...
was just gonna type. Your mic's cutting out a little bit, Mariana.
Oh, 1 second.
No worries.
And hi, I'm Mario. I play Norbert, whose pants mysteriously never come down.
That's because you're so lovely.
This is
There
that,
we go. We
that
got there.
gnome specialty.
And I don't need to
You-
popcorn it to anyone, so it's back to you,
Nope.
Justine.
It
Can you
is.
hear me now?
We are missing the ever wonderful and lovely Steph, who plays Alusa, and Belvedere, who plays Adabon. But don't worry, we'll make sure that we do their characters justice by slaying them truly today.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me
Yes, now we can.
Fine, with no glitches? Okay.
It's better. So
You
still
sound
choppy.
you still sound distant, but no glitches.
Yeah,
What the I need to check the mic. Give me a second.
Technical.
that's
You
okay. No
continue.
stress.
I'm
I'll go and
listening.
I'll do the backstory stuff. Or not back.
You
know what I
weren't breaking up for me, so...
Hi Ben, hi Critical Nerds. So yeah, let's go ahead and chat about this cool session, what happened last time. But before I do that, I want to let you know that we are a part of the Discord D&D Play 20. If you're not already involved, there's going to be a link that pops up. Phenomenal community, amazing games on every time zone, and just a really safe, inclusive space to get your nerd going. And last session, the team was ordered by a very large, scary vulture with a crickety voice to get him a certain amount of flesh and organs and bones to pay a price And if they didn't get it to him, he would take it from them. And so they went ahead and very, very creatively found a way to kill a bunch of cultists that they had seen by a fire. No one was able to recognize where this cult was from because they'd never seen it in the real world, quote unquote, real world. It seems that it was only part of Barovia. Upon killing and giving these bodies back to this vulture, the vulture surprised them all by saying, "Wow, you are extremely brave if you'd kill a husband of Strahd." And one of the husbands of Strahd apparently was killed and shoved down a crevice. The team continued on together down this cave-like system, and besides Chad, who decided to jump a lot, made it across some really rickety bridges. And we saw a really beautiful moment of Norbit actually extending friendship to Elusa, but
Let's
only
not go
stealthily.
overboard. Was it friendship? Jeez.
Only stealthily. Okay, sorry, help. He didn't want anyone to know he was being nice. And they all made it across to find a strange hollowed golden statue. Um, Norbert tried to shoot it with an arrow just to make sure, and also convince Cole to see it. But since Cole's deity is a benevolent one, he didn't want the greed of the golden statue. And yeah, after like some religion checks and investigation, they kind of realized that this statue seems to not really fit. Like the level of dust on it wasn't the same as others, but they couldn't really identify what its purpose was or what it was doing there. They started to continue on down. Oh, I need to put Lance on the map.
Well, not yet.
I just totally interrupted myself. They continue down the dark passageway to find a very fine golden mist seeming to float in front of this passageway that was only about maybe 4 feet across, that only one person could go down at a time. And Chad is the first one who stands facing it when you hear the crunch of bootsteps behind you. And Norbit, as you look behind, since you were in the back, you see Lance crossing that last bridge.
I feel I would definitely have a spectral dagger in my hand ready to throw towards that sound. Because is Cole still invisible or was he out of that now?
No, he's not anymore.
Oh damn! So we know he's there. Okay. Because if it was Cole, I might have just made it myself throw it.
Disappointed.
It turns around and says, "Oh, it's you again," and then he just says nothing else and just keeps walking after everyone else.
It's me again.
Surprise.
I do have protection from evil and good on, though.
Correct. Okay. So, Chad, you hear Norbit say, "Oh, it's just you." I think you all hear that at that point. You all look back and see Lance approaching, your wizarding friend. Actually, have Chad and Lance ever met?
Yeah,
they have. Sorry.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely.
The settlement, whatever you'd call it.
Right. The wagons.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Chad, you have the choice to look back behind you and chat with Lance, or you can try to go forward in this mist or talk to your friends. What would you like to do?
I think Chad briefly turns around, looks, makes eye contact, and just waves. And then he does, and then continues to walk forward.
Yeah, he waves back at him. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
You walk
Let's-
into the
Sorry,
mist.
I'm late.
yeah. walk
I
into
would
this.
say, surprisingly, Leandra, as soon as she spots Lance, avoids eye contact.
Oof. Okay. Alusa just kind of nods her head and says, "Are you with us, Lance?"
Yes, again, apologies for my tardiness.
Wizards work in mysterious ways. And then Alusa starts to look forward as well. Okay, so Chad, you walk into the mist. You feel this really light. The humidity is almost cold, like cold humidity hit you. And as you like weave your hand, it's almost like an oily sheen of gold. I need you to roll me Arcana.
I'm probably really good at this.
That sounded like you were being Italian and going, roll a corner save.
Roll Arcana save.
Arcana save.
So,
Arcana.
Cole,
That's the
I'm Cole.
wonderful. That's
Hi, Bev.
the amazing 8 plus 2, so that's 10.
Taking math, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, yeah, you feel like there might be a presence of magic, but you have no idea what it is or what it's doing.
I'm like, hey, these are my skin's tingling. I don't know why.
Don't you know?
I don't know why. What's going on? But my skin's tingling right now. Anybody know what's going on?
Could have a look.
Do we feel anything strange?
Who's walked into the mist? Right now, I just see
Oh,
on the map that Chad
It's
has.
just the mist. Okay.
Um,
I will
Cole pauses.
try slowly to follow him.
Okay. Cole pauses.
Yes, and he looks at Lance and he says, "How did you get past the vulture?"
He goes, now that would be telling, Cole. And as he does that, he pulls out his quill and leaps through his book, and there it is. And he casts protection from evil and good again.
Okay. That spell is only for you guys, right? Like it doesn't cover the whole party.
It's just
Yes.
for
It's
individual.
It's single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will follow
Yeah.
Shad into the mist, see if, like, just gently walk into the start of it and see if what I feel, what I can detect.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Lance will follow after he casts protection.
Great. I think Alusa would as well. So Chad will move you up. That's cool. So there's enough room for everybody here. And then Norbit hasn't said
I
anything.
have
Okay.
to make room.
I
I just said
need.
I was following at the back of everyone else.
Okay, cool. So I need Mari to roll. Do you like that nickname? Is that okay if I call you that?
I am
Who's
not
Mari?
a big fan of people shortening my name.
Oh, then I will. No, that's why I asked. Okay, Mariana,
Yes.
roll Arcana for me.
Mhm.
I'm rolling it. Wow, Lucy rolled a natural one. Cool. She doesn't know shit.
Is this something I can guide myself for?
Sure. Yeah, it's intentional, so absolutely.
Okay. Did you say Arcana?
Yes.
That's an 18.
Okay. You feel the same thing as Chad. You feel like there is something magical about this, but you can't quite decipher what it is, and the gold just swirls around you like an oily sheen.
Right. Okay.
Norbit, you enter too?
Yeah, I'll enter.
Okay. Go ahead and I put you, sorry, on top of her.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was my bad. I need to stop touching people's characters. You know what I meant.
Consent, Justine.
Yeah. I need so anyone who
Amazing.
entered the mist, please roll Arcana. Cole, it looks like you're halfway in. You're going in.
I got a 16.
I got a 23.
There it is. So the DC
Wow.
was a 22.
This game is rigged.
Sure is by me. And so, yeah, Norbit, as you kind of take that final step in, you feel like a magic of activation. Like your life forces being in this is making something happen.
Something just happened. Did you all feel that?
Dad just kind of.
Do you have any details?
Us walking into this mist very clearly just triggered something. So someone knows we're here. I'm not sure stealth is going to achieve much, but still probably not the worst idea. Although stealth is hardly something you can ever do, because apparently just making stupid noises around enemies is your favorite thing.
Norbert, would you keep your voice down?
Gotta love that.
Did more of the map get revealed for y'all?
Up to here?
Yeah. So the gold box that just appeared is where the mist is. Lance, have you entered the mist yet?
He was about to when he heard that from Norbert.
Okay. Let me know when you do.
He was about to when he heard you say something was going to happen. So now he's like,
I didn't
maybe
And then
say
he ran away.
anything.
Again.
I
You
didn't
turn
say
around
that.
and he's gone again. Lance is gone.
He steps in.
Okay, so as you all start to walk through this golden mist, you hear a couple things happen at once. You hear because you're in a cave, you've already been hearing like drips, but it becomes like heavier and almost squishy sounding. Like a and as you kind of look up, you see that the gold is kind of almost being drawn in to this area above you. And then you start to see a golden cube drop down and the slurping sound, and then dunk, it falls, filling almost this whole
Oh,
chamber
no.
and jiggles. And there is a gelatinous cube in front of you.
A golden one. Cool.
It's like a big
a
block
rare
of
one.
cheese. Yeah, it's a shiny. Let me figure out how to get on my GM layer here and make it look in front of you. So you see that, and it's
It's a loaf.
slow.
It's a loaf of bread.
I was like, it's a big block of butter.
Oh,
And it starts slowly coming towards you. All of your eyes are wide, and then you hear again, and another one appears, and then you hear dunk, dunk, and you've been so engrossed with these giant cubes that you didn't realize the metal statue became alive and is now standing behind you, blocking your way.
I really struggle to believe that my passive perception of 21 doesn't pick up the sound of a metal statue coming behind us.
She just said you heard it.
No, yeah, you
I
won't
know,
hear
but I
it.
mean, like the moment it started.
Okay, so what would you like to do then? Because
I
it's
think if
about
he heard the
10
moment
feet.
he heard that, he would feel like he's about to get trapped. Norbert would want to like attempt to sprint back to here before the statue got in between,
Okay.
because he would have
In,
he instantly has a plan.
Okay,
in
cool. I
all
love
fairness, at the time, Norbit was blabbing his mouth.
I just would assume you were watching these two giant things in front of you, but I totally get that. Norbit has
But
high awareness and
just,
he's a
yeah,
sneaky
just
rogue
because of that
boy.
high passive perception, and he was also really
he's a sneaky
sus
rogue
of
boy.
that statue in the first
He
place.
was. So we'll go ahead and have you roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
That works. Thank you.
So cool.
Oh, okay. I
wanna-
don't react in time, apparently.
No, it's okay. I think you get to about right
Yeah.
here, and then he has this big like iron staff or golden staff. He kind of shoots it out, so he becomes super long and just he's immense presence keeps coming in. So you kind of have to like back up a little. If you want to try to get around him at any point, we can do that again. But first, I need you all to roll initiative.
There it is.
I
How can I-
whispered mine and rolled 20.
Yeah, that's
Thank
what I'll have to
you.
do. I don't
You said
remember
it
how
on
to...
Zoom or on Roll20. It's time to fight, fight, fight. Wow, I'm not rolling well
I
as a
guess I
Lisa.
should have a plan since I rolled a 56.
What?
Well, let's see. I could
Oh, nice.
shoot
Okay.
Norbit with my bow in the leg so he can't escape the
Ow,
armor.
coming in hot. Did you write ears? Yeah, in Leandra. Okay, great.
Yes, I don't have real dice today because I'm not at home, so I have to just get used to rolling virtual ones again.
That's okay.
Gross.
Yeah, I know. I've gotten so used to only using real dice.
Dang, you guys all rolled like really close. You can role play if you'd like right now before you start fighting, just while I write this down, or we can
Yeah.
have
Well, I
the
feel like the moment Norbert
people-
would have spoken into people's minds really quickly, like the statue moved as he runs away from them.
I'd
Okay.
assume at the same time, Leandra just kind of grabs the back of Shad's clothes and just holds him. Just like, careful.
Whoa! What the heck is that thing?
Not good.
Can
Not
Lance
good.
Yeah,
Can
I-
Lance do
can-
like a check to see if he knows what these are? Maybe Zeus's.
Sure.
Has read about them before? This nerd.
Yeah, Chad
Absolutely.
doesn't know anything.
If we see a baby one, dibs on it for a familiar.
Oh, history. Who am I missing? There's 5 of you.
He didn't roll that well. He rolled better initiative. 12.
Oh. You've heard stories of something like this, that likes to dwell in deep and dank places, but you don't really know anything about its like mechanics or where it's from, what it does, how you're supposed to approach it. But you've probably heard of something like this. All right.
Chad's immediately doing the Jurassic Park with the raptor.
Whoa! Whoa!
Those.
Badge, let's
Don't you look at me like that.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I have your initiative. Here we go. So we have Cole up first with Leandra on deck. Wait, I'm missing Norbit. Well, oh, sorry, I said that out loud. Okay, go ahead.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the first time in 4 years I've been #1 in initiative?
Well done.
That is
a
bizarre,
rarity.
honestly.
What a rarity.
Okay.
Golf clap.
I am going to step back. I am going to come back here and I'm going to squeeze past Norbert, pass through his space because I'm special. And I'm going to say, your mother's a rust bucket. And then I'm going to Misty Step 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
Oh, can
Love
you
it.
Misty Step?
Yeah. I don't think we've ever seen you use that. Cool.
No.
Yeah, it's still continuing to slowly press forward towards where Norbert's standing. Is that all you want to do, Cole? Are you going to cast anything or do anything?
I will shoot it with a bow. Kind of get it to come after me.
Okay.
I cannot
So-
believe Cole would be smart enough to take my plan. What the hell?
I love it.
And that is a 13.
Hold on. Sorry. My computer's going very slow.
I keep forgetting I'm rolling real dice. Yeah, same thing.
And I apologize to the stream if it's coming a little robotic. Sometimes you guys are coming a little robotic to me. I think it's my internet, so I apologize if it's coming across on the stream like that. Sorry.
That's okay. Okay. Sorry about that. That does not hit.
Okay, that is my turn.
Okay. So, Leandra, you're up with Lance on deck.
Right. Leandra is going to bonus action get her spiritual weapon out.
Nice. What does it look like?
It's the hammer that she has tattooed with like the snakes around it, like the
cool.
medicine symbol.
Mm-hmm.
But instead it's a
that's so
hammer.
cool.
It's the one she's got tattooed on her chest.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
It's gonna be like I'm gonna cast it on the other side, like between us, like here, between us and the second cube.
Yeah,
thing.
do I need to give you like a token? Do you want me to
No.
make you a token?
I
Okay.
can just make like a little shape so I know where it is.
Okay, cool.
Like, there you go.
I love
That's where it
spiritual
is.
weapon. It's like one of my favorite spells.
And that's my bonus
Not in
action.
the new version of D&D. It sucks now.
Oh, really? Bummer. Good
Yeah,
thing we played the whole
concentration now.
time. Oh. Gross.
And I will use my action to Sacred Flame the one in front of Chad. So it needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Whilst I
Well,
roll.
these dice I've never rolled, and we already got 2 1s and a 3, so I feel like you're gonna do well. Hey, it's a 3.
Yes. So it takes 12 radiant damage.
This one, the green one.
The green one. No, the red one. The green one is
Okay.
my spiritual weapon. I need to roll to hit. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that is...
It hits and it goes.
That is 10 points of force, I believe.
Okay.
1 second. Let me do a check. Yeah, force damage. That's my turn.
So wait. Sorry. Bear with me. I apologize. So you attacked with.
Bonus action,
with,
spiritual weapon.
like, made it appear.
Well, you can make it appear and it attacks as part of the bonus action.
Okay, cool. And it attacked the green one.
That's the green one, yeah. And then
how
I used
much damage was that one? Sorry.
That was 10.
Okay.
Force.
Okay.
And then I used my
just...
action for like, the cantrip Sacred Flame on the red one.
Perfect.
I
cool.
split
and that
my
one...
attacks.
Okay. Love it. Great job.
Yep.
Okay, and that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Does it seem like they took the damage, or does it seem like they didn't do as well as I thought? The spells I used?
Yeah, so as you hit, it kind of like that. And it looks like part of the slime like split and is like kind of oozing out. Like it gives the feeling of blood as it kind of slackens a little, but it's still looks like it's just coming towards you slowly, this wall of butter. Big butter wall.
Yeah. that does not sound appealing.
No, I'm going to say one of them's bread, one of them's butter. That way they're a perfect team.
They are. Lance, you're up with a cube on deck. Someone's checking spacing.
Yeah.
Wizard, I don't care how big the room is. I cast fireball.
Lance is doing a lot of calculations in his mind. He goes, "Oh no, this is too enclosed." Literally says that to himself.
It's quite small.
All right. So seeing how Leandra's trying to affect them magic, he's going to try and weaken them. So he's going to pull out his quill and he's going to inscribe the incantation for Mind Sliver, and he's going to add up like it's almost like in Roman numerals, like a 2 in the air, and it's going to twin it. So he's going to Mind Sliver both.
Oh, that's cool.
Both of the cubes.
Okay. That's cool. So tell me what that does.
It's an intelligence save from your cubes. Let's see how smart they are.
They're so smart.
The most intelligent cubes.
Well, I have a -5, so it's a 10.
Okay, no,
actually, let me roll for each of them, if that's okay. Hey, a -1. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. 10.
Alright, so it's 5 points of psychic damage. And they take
my calculator.
Yes, little penalty. So their next saving throw is done with a -d4. And he kind of nods to Leandra, and I think for now he will stand his ground.
Okay. Which one did you attack with that?
Both.
Oh, both. Sorry.
I hit both. I twinned it.
Yeah.
I slivered twinned it.
Okay. The green cube's up with the golden statue on deck. So this thing just squelches. It's like one of the most disgusting sounds you've ever heard. You feel like the hair on the back of your necks kind of like prickle, and it just goes up. Why won't it move? Excuse you.
It's too small of a space.
Yeah. It's gonna go right up to you, Chad, and it's going to try to engulf you. So, if I enter your space, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Fine.
Fine.
That's 10.
You failed.
We'll get clear.
So you all watch as like it's kind of taking in this gold mist, and Chad's looking around. He's kind of readying something like he's gonna hit it, and then it moves faster than you thought, and almost like jumps forward this cube, and you hear a squelching sound as the shad is now inside of this cube. So I don't know if you don't know what engulf does, you are going to take 3d6 acid damage at the top of the cube's turn. You can continue to try to escape by taking your action with with a strength check on your turn. So let's go ahead and start that acid damage, shall we? Oh man, why don't I have a? Oh, there it is.
Is it at the start of its turn of the?
Oh
turn?
right.
This is the next turn, right?
I think it's the next turn because you just got engulfed.
Because I just got engulfed, so.
So you taste as your mouth was almost in a scream. The sludge is going in your mouth. It tastes like butter.
Oh, Chad's not screaming.
It smells like butter. And cool. The golden statue's up with Chad on deck. So this golden statue gets right in your space, Norbit, and kind of looks down at you, the super tall statue as you stand, no fear in your eyes, and it's going to take this big steel, or not steel, this big golden rod and just kind of swing down at you.
Pardon me.
Hi.
I didn't realize I had 2 attacks. Can I say I was holding one until this moment?
Sure.
Okay, I vicious mockery it.
The statue?
Yeah.
Having
As
to
you
attack.
You can't do a cantrip as a second.
Yeah, you have to only do like a melee
Has to
attack.
be, like,
It's weapon
same
attacks. You can do 2 attacks as part of the same action, but anything
Okay,
that
never mind.
costs an action is separate.
I was trying to give it disadvantage for,
You
this
could
short
shoot it
period.
again, but you can't.
Yeah, that's all you can do is shoot it again. You wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
do a
you
spell.
can use. Do you want to try to use your other arrow, or you want to do another arrow
Sure.
hit?
19.
If it meets, it beats. Roll with that damage.
Oh, max damage for 11.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
Math. Okay.
It's down. I just saved Norbert's life. He owes me his servitude.
So that's not what happens, but I love it. So as your
That's
arrow
amazing.
hits and it kind of dinks it, you know the power of your arm and the aim should have done more damage than what actually happens as your arrow kind of bounces off. So it did take like a little dink. Its shoulder went back, and then it kind of just still raises its arm and goes down to hit Norbit. Norbit, go
It's
ahead.
a real shame the arrow didn't bounce off and hit Norbert, because Norbert already loves Cole so much.
I know, that would have been great. If it had been, if he had like
I
rolled
was
like a
trying
natural
to
one,
help
you
him,
would have
okay?
hit. I know. Norbit, does a 23 hit you?
Today it does.
Serves you
Today
right.
it does.
Mm.
Okay, let me give you some damage.
You take 73 damage.
No, you take 9.
Okay.
No, this is not a Mariana game. You don't take that kind of.
I mean, I can make it that way if you want. Cool. All right. So now it is Chad's turn with Norbit on deck. So Chad, you can use your action to try to escape with a strength saving throw.
That's all I can do, right?
I mean, you
As
could
far
just
as actions
die.
go. No,
You
I'm
could
saying as
take
far
a
as-
disadvantage swing at it from the inside.
You can swing on it from the inside with disadvantage or break out.
Yeah,
I just-
sorry.
Okay. Okay.
So you can try to hit it from the inside with disadvantage.
No, I was asking just because I have a magic thing that I can do, but I don't know if it would be successful or not. But I think for flavor, it'd be really cool.
Tell me what it is, and maybe I'll make it happen.
It's called Necrotic Shroud. Once per long rest, I can transform, causing all creatures within 10 feet to make a charisma saving throw, or be frightened until the next turn. This lasts for 1 minute or until it ends. The only problem with that, I think, if I cast it, if it moves, it wouldn't be able to move away from me because I'm inside it.
You can try it and see what happens if you want. It's up to you. I'm not gonna give
It
you.
could spit you out.
I'm not gonna tell you,
Yeah.
but it is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Shad's gonna take that chance because
Okay.
it's gonna be one of those things that I think the cube engulfs him and then he kind of panics a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because then he's like can't breathe. So then it kind of triggers something subconsciously in his brain, and that happens. So basically, what it looks like is around him you see almost like these bony little like appendages come out from his back that look like they were supposed to be like wings, but there's nothing attached to them.
Nice.
And then it opens up, and then there's like this like gray mist between all of it that kind of resembles wings. And then it's just this black, like pulsating aura comes out, and that's what hits.
Okay.
But unfortunately, that would also be hitting
Leandra, it's okay.
Leandra, and
Alyssa.
Lusa.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Lusa, yeah. But it's also going to be hitting the
Other one.
the two cubes.
Yeah. So you all see this, something
Does-
you've never seen from your friend,
Yeah.
and the wings kind of come out, and this like black tries to escape the cube, and then it all turns back to golden, and you see now Chad is kind of just stuck with wings like stuck in motion. Nothing happens to these cubes.
We just had a live shout out redeemed to Night of
Oh,
Wolves,
cool.
to Jordan's, Peter's favorite daughter-in-law.
Jordan, Peter's favorite daughter-in-law, will shout you out. Woo,
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
Jello.
The mother of my grandbaby.
Love it. We love it. We're here for it.
And a question
Um,
to what do
yeah.
you need to roll?
That's a great question
thing,
for
Trav?
Ireland.
Well, it would be a DC or it'd be a charisma saving throw
Charisma.
if
okay.
it actually escapes out of there, like if they can see it. So if you're saying that it's not gonna, if the cubes aren't affected by it, then I would assume that nothing around it would be.
Oh,
'Cause it
okay.
kinda
No,
mutes it.
it's still the spell worked.
Oh,
The
okay.
user things are immune to being frightened.
It just didn't do it to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't
It
sure.
worked. It
Just
just
the way
didn't
that,
work.
just because the way
No.
you described it. So that's why I
Yeah.
was asking.
I like it.
Cool.
Parts of this spell kind of shot out from the goo, but the goo stayed.
Yeah,
From
it's
the
just
group, it wasn't completely
charisma
contained.
saving though.
Still a
Christmas
genius
saving.
idea.
Oh, I
Fine.
have
Leandra and Alyssa.
A charisma. Yay, I have a -1. So that is.
Go
A
Cleric.
cleric with a -1 charisma?
Well, yeah, we
Why
use
not?
wisdom.
Don't be judging.
Yeah, we use wisdom for spells. Yeah, so that's that's a whopping 1.
I got a dirty 20 for Alyssa.
Okay,
Yeah.
it had to beat 13. So
Yeah.
So what happened?
so you're just frightened.
Leandra. Oh,
I-
Leandra, you're so scared.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're just
I am
frightened.
terrified. Probably more of what's happening to him than him himself, but yeah.
Yeah. Wait, did you roll a natural one or a 2
No, a
minus
2
one?
-1.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
It was
cool.
a 2 minus.
Because if you rolled a natural one, I would have
have
had so much fun with that. Okay,
No,
great.
No.
So, really good job though. I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration for trying something new and being really flavorful with it. There, Ireland. Are you done with your turn?
Yes.
Norbit, you're up with Alusa on deck.
Okay. Norbert just wants to not disengage. He is actually just going to try and push past, like slide. Like this thing's so big, I just want to slide under its legs or something nice and dramatic and try and hit it from underneath.
Okay.
Like I'm going to throw two psychic daggers to just hit it right up the butt crack, assuming it has one, as I
Mhm.
slide underneath its legs, and it can then
In
take an
reaction,
opportunity
Cole
attack at me.
clenches.
You said it. You said it can't.
No, it can. It's absolutely welcome to take it.
Opportunity
Take,
attack. Well, you're still
opportunity
within
attack against me.
5 feet.
I know.
of
I'm
it.
sliding under it to then move away.
Got it. Okay, cool. Let's do what you hit first.
Okay, it's a 16 hit.
Does not.
Wait, it's an 18.
Nope.
Oh gosh, donkey. Okay, then I hopefully at least annoy it by doing that, and then I'm going to try and run across the bridge.
So it does opportunity attack you,
Hmm.
and it rolled a natural 20.
That's wonderful.
Oh, sorry.
That's good news for me.
Take 13 points of damage. So as you're
No
running,
worries.
you hear your psychic daggers kind of just shoot off of its golden body, and then you feel the crack on your spine of this huge pole just boom. And you all hear it as well, but you could still, I guess, use your movement to get away because I did that.
And I assume I need a deck save to get across the
Yep.
bridge.
Yep.
Okay, here comes a bad roll. Yes. Do I fall
Brace
into the
yourself.
ravine? What happens here?
What happened? What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10.
No, but your foot breaks through right there and you are stuck. You will have to take an action to pull yourself out.
Okay, that
Or
still
you
that
can
still works
shoot,
well.
or you can shoot from there and do roll with disadvantage.
I throw
Oh.
you the end of my rope, but nobody retrieved it.
Glad you remembered that. All right, Alusa's up with the other cube on deck. So Alusa is going to have her stuff right here. Cast Hunter's Mark on the guy, the golden statue. I never know which of these is which, so I'm just gonna pick one and we will remember it's Hunter's Mark. Okay. And that's a bonus action. She's going to use her longbow. 24 absolutely hits for 12 damage. And again, you guys kind of all watch as she's going to move kind of right next to you, Lance, if that's okay. Oh, actually, I can't do that, can I?
Absolutely. Do what?
Because it's fine. I can't move through you. We're both medium-sized creatures.
Yeah.
Just kidding. She doesn't hit it. Okay, she'll shoot the cube instead. I'm going to use the same roll, if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah,
And you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
her. What? I don't have to do it. So you see her arrow just into this cube, and it kind of shakes, and the arrow just sinks in and turns like a sheen of gold, and it's just stuck in there. And you see Chad's eyes go to the right as this arrow just sinks right past his head. All right. Cube's up with Cole on deck.
Elusa has 2 attacks. Pretty sure.
Oh, thanks, bud. She sure does.
Ranger.
Appreciate you.
No worries.
And a 22 hits. Okay. 10 damage. Again, she shoots again. This time, Chad's eyes go this way, and another arrow just sinks in past his head. He has 2 on each side. And, cool. That was the green one. Okay. Thank you. And then that will end her turn. Cole, you're up with Leandra on deck. Oh, no. I have the cubes up.
Cube's up.
I'm doing a great job today. Thanks for your patience.
It's okay.
I don't play as much D&D as I used to. This thing can't really do anything, so it's going to hold an action. So if anyone runs past this cube or gets past it, it's going to hold an action for anything within 5 feet around it. And okay, but you don't know that. And yeah, now it's Cole's turn with Leandra on deck. Man, 22 points of damage, Alusa. Let's go.
Spicy food just hit a spot.
We need a break?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. So Cole will rush over to here. Now he's got wood carving and carpentry, and he already crossed this bridge knowing where the safe spots are. So he's gonna pull out a hand axe and reach out his free hand to take the hand of Norbert and break him free with the axe.
Okay. Awesome. Norbit, you're now
And
free.
I do not hit his ankle with the axe.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that. So Cole, you see Cole
He has
kind
to
of
roll for that, surely.
drop down, starts hitting with his axe. Yeah, go ahead and give me a axe roll.
Can't just say he doesn't hit Norbert. Come on.
Not one, not one.
Yeah,
Oh, we all want it.
we do. It would be so good for the story.
Okay, just for drama, I'm hand rolling this one. Ooh.
Oh, I don't believe this roll. Whatever it is, I don't believe it.
What was it? Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So you see Cole slam to his knees. He's got like beaded sweat, and he kind of toots as he does it, and he starts hacking in to the wood. Norbert, you feel like the hairs that are on your legs, like underneath your pants, like feel the air as he barely misses you, but you're free and you're okay.
And I pull him up and I say, "Missed me, didn't you? I know you love me. Don't make me cast Zone of Truth on you."
So Norbert,
Norbert is wondering if he still had an action left, would he pull Cole down into the edge?
Cole, any bonus or continued movement?
I do have a second action. Now, this isn't a held action. Can I cast Vicious Mockery now?
No. Because
That was your action to help him.
Yeah. So your action.
But I have 2 actions.
No, you have.
You pulled me up. That would be a second action.
You have 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So the attack
All right,
action,
yeah. You have
2
one
attacks.
action with which you can do 2 attacks, but it's still only 1 action.
Okay. I pull him back up there to where he's safe. And I'll yell at the statue, "Your mother lays rusty bolts in a nest." I don't know.
No, that was great. So cool. And no bonus action? Or was that a spell you just cast with that insult?
It's an
Bonus action Sanctuary.
On yourself?
Wait a minute. How's your health, Norbit?
He's fine.
You know what? I'm going to cast it on Norbit.
Okay. Cool. So you cast Sanctuary on Norbit. Love it.
Yep. And then that way, if you got to drop it, you got to drop it, but at least it'll give you some protection until you attack.
What is this?
Ew.
I'm looking after you, friend.
He doesn't trust it. He's like, don't like it. Don't trust it.
Because I don't like this feeling.
Probably a
Okay.
poo shield.
Cole, is that it for you?
Somehow
Yes.
the protection is Cole's smell that the creatures don't come close.
Leandra.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Leandra, you're up with Lance on deck.
Disadvantage to Leandra.
Oh, shush.
On inspiration.
You, shush.
Double inspiration.
That was really good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh.
I don't... Is it something wrong?
Sorry, I just got a direct message. Okay, Arlen, you got a freebie then.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just reading through it and I noticed it like halfway through the round, and I was like, oh, oops.
Well, he was supposed to take the 3d6 of damage when he was engulfed, but it's okay. I'll just let him have it. I'll just make it
okay.
6d6 next time. Okay, go ahead.
Well, that's what it is. So
I know.
you're not making anything. That's just what happens.
So I just rolled a nat 20 to hit with my spiritual weapon,
Awesome.
the
This
gelatinous
one?
cube.
Love how she does it like,
Yes.
I just did a nap,
I
man.
did that thing.
My question is, however,
Yes.
because I am frightened and he is engulfed, he's still in my line of sight. That means I have disadvantage, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay.
But the,
So,
Wait.
What?
He knows the game better than me, whatever he says.
no.
I'm
Go
frightened.
ahead.
I got
Finish
frightened of
your
him, so
Mm.
I would have disadvantage on the roll because he's in my line of sight.
Yeah. She's scared of her own teammate.
But would the spiritual weapon have it? That's my
No.
question.
No, that's what I was going to say. No.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, yeah, no, the
okay,
Star
that's
Wars
fine.
one
Then
was
it's a crit.
Yay!
Yeah,
Our
that's
first
what I was
crit of the
thinking. I was like-
game.
I was like, it's not the special weapon.
Crit dance in the Twitch chat.
Question: Are we doing Peter rules for this one, or we just roll twice?
We always have.
It's
Max plus
my-
roll.
no, for my game it's roll twice.
Roll twice.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, Strahd, I made it a little harder.
Okay, that's cool. That is plus. 1 second.
That
What
also
is my
probably
modifier?
explains why the statue didn't do that much damage with its crit on me.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah.
shit.
That's 15 damage, force damage from the spiritual weapon.
Fantastic. Good job.
And then I wanted to do another dexterity saving throw as I cast with my cantrip. Forgot the name. Today I'm doing really well. Sorry, guys.
Hey, me too.
Sacred Flame on it. So it needs to do a dex save
With a minus D4.
with a minus D4. Thank you.
Courtesy of Lance Steel.
With a minus D4. Oh no. So that's me a -5.
Extra damage.
Amazing.
Yep.
All right. I'll roll for damage. Ooh, I'm rolling really good damage.
I'll let you add a D4 of damage because it was
Okay.
negative.
Hey.
So that
Ooh,
is another 15, this time radiant.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, so as you cast wait, that was with disadvantage though, right? Because this is you now.
No, because it was a dex save from you. I wasn't
Oh.
an attack
Oh,
roll.
got it. Right. I love that. Yeah.
You're saving.
Yeah, so this light just comes out of Leandra and her hair kind of flares up, her black hair. All of a sudden you see part of this cube just kind of slice off, and half of Chad's face and the top of his shoulder is out now, and you're as he takes a breath.
She's even more scared now. She's like
like,
backing
this
up
guy's-
into it, Lusa. She's backing
Fine.
up. Like, I'm trying, but this is scary.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it for you?
Yeah.
Lance, you're up with this green cube on deck.
Okay. Lance gives a nod of approval to Leandra, but kind of sees her like, and he's going to try and follow up on what she's doing to the cube. And he's going to, in the air, he's going to write, it looks like a musical, like these musical like notes.
Mhm.
And he's going to fling them at the cube. And he's going to try and rend it apart with Toll of the Dead. He's going to try and
Ooh,
rip it
that's
apart.
cool.
So it has to do me, believe.
that's really cool. I
Wisdom.
love that. I want to draw that. Wisdom save? These things are
Wisdom
super
save.
smart. I don't know if you guys knew that. Smartest butter and bread you'll ever meet.
I mean, any butter with more than one, I think, is the smartest butter.
Yeah.
I think so.
It got a 9.
Nice. It is quite smart for butter. Not smart enough though for that.
No. Cool. Yeah. So these discs just like perfectly around Leandra, like strings of her hair kind of flow up as they go over her shoulders and past. And how much damage does it take?
That's 8 points of musical damage or necrotic damage.
That's so neat. I love that. Okay. Yeah. It's not looking good. It's now like we took a fork and just started eating into this block of cheese, and it's like all kinds of crunched. But now, even though Chad can breathe, he's still very stuck. Is that it for you, Lance?
Yes, and he's gonna be like, I think we have trouble back here. And he's going to, I'll hold them off. You take care of the butter. He's gonna go and move a little bit away from Elusa so she can maneuver a little
Okay.
bit.
Cool. I completely forgot about part of the game / my trap. Dang it. It was like the whole point of why this was cool. I'm really disappointed in myself.
You can go
So
ahead.
the gold
It could happen
mist,
now.
at the top of your turn, if you left the gold mist, it was supposed to siphon you back in.
Oh, okay.
So
I mean, I'd have all my health back, so maybe that wouldn't be the worst thing.
I think on the
But
top of
gold
Norbit
is-
and Cole's turn, that is going to happen to you. Just like
Take effect.
you know. Yeah.
Gotcha.
maybe it was just surprised or something. Okay, so the green cube's up.
The mist is
I
surprised.
do. Yeah, the mist was surprised. It's D6s.
Cole was just too sneaky with that misty step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, a misty step.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
That's what.
That's why I
Yeah,
winked at him. I was like,
that's what
got it.
confused it, isn't it?
Yeah, it was like, whoa, what the hell's going on?
That's my
Um,
job.
Yeah.
You all kind of hear a. Ooh, the lighting in my room is making me look real spooky. I'm all about it. You all kind of hear a like sizzling sound as the cube starts to kind of try to reform itself. And Chad, you need to take 27 acid damage for me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a barbarian.
Ooh.
That is almost my
You got
entire health.
burned.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
That is-
almost my
that is
entire
bad.
health.
I rolled super well.
Uh-huh.
That could almost be a puddle.
Ow!
Like 4 of those 6 were 6s.
Oh no, no.
And I rolled a yeah. I rolled
And
a
I'm
21.
your healer, and I'm
Mama.
afraid of you. This is not good.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
Okay, and then sorry, apparently I didn't read up on gelatinous cubes as much as I thought I could.
Just a quick
You
question,
can't-
actually. Chad, do I get to do a save to against the being frightened at the end of my turn?
Oh, it's until the end of my next turn. Sorry. So.
Oh, so when- after you-
after my next turn, you're not frightened anymore.
Oh, gotcha,
It wears
gotcha,
off.
gotcha, 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 gotcha.
And then it's going to use for its action, it's going to use pseudopod. So you see as it's kind of trying to remorph, one of the pieces of ooze whips out like a tentacle whip at you, Leandra.
Hit me!
Hit me. Does a 21 hit?
Let me see.
Oh,
Yes.
it's +4. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Think it would.
Okay, cool. Damage is 3d6. 1, 2, 3. You take 9 damage.
That is
Acid.
fine. She screeches. She's like, oh! That
Yeah.
hurts!
It's hot butter on you, and it's not fun. Okay. That's the end of that turn. The gold statue's up with Chad on deck. Gold statue is going to donk, donk towards you, Lance.
Lance
And go ahead.
readies himself.
And it's going to hit you with its staff. It's a creature of habit, but you know, it knows what it works. Oh, hi, that was really bad. Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Yeah,
Lance
I go.
being ready for it.
Yeah. Just perfectly. Yeah, it comes down. You all hear the dong of this thing kind of hit the ground. And that it ends its turn. Chad, you're up with Norbit on deck. You're gonna roll a strength save. Oh, you're muted, my dude. Or not by your mic.
Yeah, I'm rolling
Okay.
a strength save. And then I'm gonna use inspiration because that was a 4.
Good thing I gave it to you. Wow, someone in this
Well,
group uses their inspiration.
I already had one, so I couldn't take it. So.
Actually, Mario does too.
I don't
Yeah, I
have
couldn't get
it
that one
because
since
every time I get it, I
had-
use it.
Okay, never mind. I'm just being a brat. I'm making a Belvedere who never uses it, who hasn't played with us in forever.
Belvedere likes to
18
accumulate
plus
stuff.
7. That's what? 18 plus 7. That's
25.
5.
You definitely make it. So as like you take that big breath, you feel your chest expand and you kind of feel the way that the ooze is moving, and you just those cool bone wings just almost slice through, and you are able to step out. I'm going to put you right next to her spiritual weapon. And that was your action. Would you like to take a bonus or
Can
move?
they? Okay, so my question is, so there's gelatinous cubes, but can they see me like through like my party? Like, is it slightly obstructed?
You can see through them. So you
But
can
it's like kind of like blurry, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not like
Mhm.
like almost like you're looking through frosted glass.
Yes.
Okay.
Ripley.
Ripley.
Shad is now raging, but I want to kind of save it for what that looks like for when
They can see
have,
properly.
when they can see properly.
Okay.
So what ends up happening
Oh,
is you
Alyssa's
just
not here.
yeah,
Sorry, okay, go ahead.
unfortunately. So what happens is you hear Shad just kind of you hear him kind of get forced out in the back, and then there's another like dark pulse of like necrotic energy and just dark wave, and you kind of brushes past, almost like you kind of see the I imagine you kind of see the mist like part as well. So like there's a moment where like like when the wind hits the rain and like it stops raining for a second, and then it
That's cool.
kind of comes again, and then that's what happens, and but no one knows what exactly happened. So
Okay.
yeah,
I love it. Yeah, yet. Okay.
and that is my bonus action. So that'll be it for me.
Question.
Yes.
In D&D, isn't it if you rage and then don't hit something that turn, it stops your rage?
No,
Not if it's the same
My
turn.
next turn.
Okay, next turn. Got
next
it.
turn,
Okay, cool.
and it also stays if you take damage. You don't
You
necessarily
take
have to
damage.
hit.
So someone
Oh.
slap him.
Okay. All right. So,
Peter's on.
Norbit, you're up with a loose on deck.
Sorry, quick question: is the gelatinous cube still where it is now? Was it just to get him under it?
I think he was figured out.
I think
It's still where, yeah, it's still where it is. It just he
It
like
hasn't moved.
he pulled himself out of it almost.
I just got pooped out the back.
Right, because for me
No.
it's somewhere else in the map.
Where?
Oh,
I see it here.
Oh, it
Rather
moved there
than
for a
there.
second, but because she had to move it there.
It should be here. I just moved it so I could grab his
Where
token.
it used to be.
Right, that's what I was asking.
Okay, yeah, no, it didn't move. I just did that so I could grab his token.
It's casting their image.
Yeah. There's a third one. I'm just kidding.
Floating.
Okay, cool. Chad or no, Norbit.
Norbert. So Norbert is super annoyed that he took all this damage, took all those risks to come across, and
Oh,
the
wait.
stupid statue didn't even follow him.
Really quick.
So he's just going to go
Sorry.
straight back across the bridge.
Wait.
Sorry, is someone needing
No, it's
something?
me. It's me. Yes, I'm sorry. Norbit, at the beginning of your turn, you feel a weird jerk on your spine, and you bloop, get put right back in the gold mist.
Oh,
And that is the
I
trap
forgot
of the
about that
gold mist.
happening.
That's okay.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Teach you not to be grateful.
I'm really good at DMing. Yeah. So you get
Well-
pulled back into the mist.
Norbert's like, okay. All right, he's just going to shoot at it, to throw his daggers at this damn statue.
Okay. It's currently like leaned over with its giant golden.
So just to add to my horrible rolls for the day, a 14 will obviously miss.
We'll bounce
Yep.
it.
And how about a 20?
A 20 hits.
Okay. My psychic damage there, by the way, just in case that wasn't obvious.
Oh, this is
And he's
psychic
got-
damage.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Good to know.
And
'Cause
so
this
that is
thing
a
has
total of
some-
19 damage.
Woo! Yeah, so like it has a golden cloak that's obviously like frozen in time because it's golden, and the way you hit it, your psychic dagger actually goes like underneath the line of like gold, like there's a little hollowed area, and like it's almost like it goes into its shoulder down there, and you hear all of you, it's almost like your head gets rattled a bit of this this hollowed metal echoing sound, and its shoulder droops really heavily. You did a lot of damage to it.
Excellent. That is Norbert's turn.
Great. Elusa's gonna go. Who's really good at rangers?
I play one currently.
Do you want to click on her character sheet and make her do what she wants to do?
Sure, let me
Because I don't have
look.
time to read all these spells and figure out what I want to do for her.
That's
She does
okay.
currently have Hunter's Mark on the golden statue.
Right. Did you roll with it last time then?
She missed.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't
I
see
clicked
her
it.
character sheet. She's got it
I will
private.
send it to you.
I thought she attacked the cube instead.
Yeah,
didn't
she
see,
attacked the cube instead, yeah.
Oh yeah, she did. You're right. Burp, burp.
I think she would just continue killing the cube.
Probably.
There, can you see that?
Let me see if I can. 1 second. No, it says I don't have access. She's probably got it
All right,
private
just
or for the
kidding.
campaign only. That's
I'm
okay.
I'm
But
gonna do it.
Yeah, sorry. If
No,
you need
that's
help,
okay. Don't be sorry. I was just thought it'd be fun to let you guys play a
Just
different
kidding.
character. Okay, yeah, so she sees that this cube is kind of dwindling down, and she's gonna go ahead and shoot at it again, and she goes, I want my arrows back. And an 18 hits. Wow, it did automatic damage. That was cool. Oh, awesome. And then she, as you see her take this arrow and aim, she aims like right at the base of the ground, almost where the cube meets the ground, and the cube almost like slips forward from this friction, and then just as like butter falls everywhere, and this first cube is completely gone. And as it fades to the ground, Leandra, your heart is already beating fast. You look up in front of you. Chad, describe what Leandra sees.
Okay, so normally you see the specimen that is Chad, right? But this time, something's off. His skin is paler than normal. His muscles are slightly deteriorated, like emaciated. He looks like he hasn't eaten anything. You can see his full ribs, his cheekbones are sunken in. Some of the acid damage is kind of like eating away at his flesh, so it looks like it's just kind of melting off right now. His hair, what color was his hair? Did I say it was black or white?
It was black.
It was black. His hair is now stark white. Like just aged and just kind of thin and wispy. And his eyes are completely black.
surprisingly, that is so much more comforting to her than what just happened.
For people to see
It's like
you,
seeing a
this is
unicorn.
yeah. She's
Yeah,
like,
for
"Oh, he
everyone
looks
else,
like dead."
she's like, "Oh, that's so much better." This is, Leandra's a bit weird.
I love it. Okay, so the red cube is on deck, or the red cube's up with Cole on deck. So this, the last cube. Now the bread comes into play, and it moves 5, 10 feet. I need a dexterity saving throw from Chad
God damn it.
You have advantage now, though, right?
because you're raging.
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
raging.
Barbarians don't need advantage for deck saves. It's only strength stuff they need
No,
rage for.
it's
That's a 16.
It's
Is danger
16
sense.
plus 2,
Danger
18.
Yeah,
sense.
danger sense as always.
Okay, so as you,
Oh yeah, that's true. It's not
it
according to
says
age,
that if
yeah.
you save it, you're kind of just pushed out of the way. So I'm gonna push you back here. It kind of comes up towards you
Well,
still.
it said I can choose to either be pushed back or sent through. I think I can be on either side.
Okay, which side do you want to be on? You have the spiritual weapon right next to you.
If I go out the other side, would I just be sucked back in? Because I'd be outside of the gold. So it doesn't really matter at that point. So
But you'd be out of the gold against your will rather than you choosing to leave. Maybe that's different.
yeah, I'm good. But it's fine where I'm at.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry.
No, you don't do sorry. Cole, as you see Norbert disappear and you're kind of in shock, a couple of seconds go by and then you feel a tingling down your spine and you are pulled back into the gold and you see Chad, but it's not Chad. You see these bone wings, white wispy hair, emaciated, dripping with acid and seeing bones in front of you. Like you know it's Chad, but it looks like a very creepy creature too.
I did not expect to be put on that side. I had a plan.
Surprise! The
Okay,
golden mist doesn't care about
and
your
then also
plans.
I think my the wings are still, my little bony wings are still there too, so that's also coming out of the back. So it's a very dark presence.
Okay.
Demonic.
Very incursive, Strahd. Okay, Cole, what would you want to do?
I'm debating. Because you messed up my plan. How's your health, Shad?
Lishad.
Oh, it's low.
There we go. That's better.
It's low.
It's low. That's the reason why it
Shaddy got low.
Slow.
Chatty doesn't know. Chatty doesn't know.
That's what I'm trying not to say, Arlen.
Yeah.
Don't say it, Daddy.
What you're putting in the chat. I'm trying really hard not to say that.
It's so good. I'm just waiting for it to like say it.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Cole.
All right, I'm going to question, can I do a spell and lay on hands as my 2 actions?
No.
If it's a bonus
Peter.
action.
No.
One action, 2 attacks.
I'm learning. Okay,
No, it's
I'm
okay.
trying to
It's a
learn.
good question.
I
No.
was just going to explain to you the difference between action and attack.
Okay, whatever.
Your attack action.
Explain it to me next time.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to.
No, Peter, you could if it was a healing word, like a bonus action spell.
Bonus
you can
action
do with
you
lay on
can.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
needs
exactly.
more healing than that. So I am going to lay a hand on his. I'm going to spin him around, lay a hand on his forehead, and yell, "Come on, Demon!" And then I'm going to heal
It
him.
cut out. You gotta yell it again, but not as loud.
Come out, demon!
Oh, there you go.
And I'm going to healing word him, or not healing word, but lay on hands for 25 points.
Dang.
Because he's apparently a demon, it actually does 25 damage and you kill him.
Surprise. No, I'm just kidding. I'd never.
And that is all of my lay on hands points.
Nice.
So if you need less, tell me so I can save some.
No,
Love it.
he's
No
good.
comment. Okay. And then bonus action. Healing word myself.
Okay.
As soon as I find the spell.
Peter, you want to know what helps my brain?
A
It might help
whopping
your
4
brain.
points.
If you are using a weapon in your hand, you can do it twice. Just think of that. That's the only thing you can do twice.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Great job. Did you heal yourself for 4?
Yeah.
And that's it for you?
I hate healing word.
Leandra, you're up with Lance on deck.
By the way, Justine, quick question. Can I switch my healing spells to the 2024 healing spells?
Nope.
Raza, why are you influencing her decision?
That's right. Oh, that's not influence for me. I just don't want to learn all of it.
Eden balances everything. They've doubled everything for healing spells.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, crazy. I don't feel like it's fair to do it for one character and not let everyone else do it, so.
You heard it. Everyone can do it.
No, I didn't. That's exactly the opposite.
Good.
Leandra, hit me.
I will. Yes, that is the goal.
Yes, indeed.
That is. Ooh, does a 16 hit the gelatinous cube?
Sure does.
Right. So that is for the bonus action for the spiritual weapon. That was very bad damage, actually, this time. How much is that? 1 second. That is only 5, unfortunately.
Okay.
How is the people on my side, because I can't get to Shad and Cole, how is everyone doing? Does anyone seem hurt?
Oh, Norbert does.
Norbert does, like badly.
Not as badly as Chad was.
Okay, but still. Alright, so I will spider walk onto the wall.
All right. People can move right there.
Yeah, so like I'll probably go here. Reach out to Norbert and use my healer's fit ability.
Nice.
Uh
All right, we have a redeem of hydrate. Everyone hydrate.
Thanks, Knight. Had to be Knight. Yep. And stretch.
And stretch.
oh, that's nice.
Which body
I
part?
cracked. Oh my god.
I wish I could crack.
What is your max number of hit die? Norbit.
5.
Okay. So you
That's an interesting
take.
question.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking. That's 13 points of healing to you.
Ooh, tasty.
You get healed. You get healed.
He
Yeah,
looks
it-
over and
It
he looks
costs
over and
nothing.
says, "Thank you."
It literally
Nothing,
costs
yeah, it's-
virtually nothing. It costs like 1 use of the healer's kit. That's it.
You just said thank you? What?
He looks up at her, says thank you, and then looks over at Cole and wishes that he'd seen that.
Don't forget you have sanctuary.
No, he doesn't.
It
He's already
smells, he doesn't
attacked.
care.
He's
Yeah,
already
yeah, I'm
attacked.
attacked.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
okay.
She Spider walks back since she can only do it once per short rest on everyone. So your time has been. She goes back to where she was and prepares to attack next turn. That's it. That's her turn.
All right. Cool.
Justine,
Yes.
since I've never raged before, I forgot I have something else that happens when I rage.
That's okay. When you want to do it on your turn, or is it something that's going to affect right now?
It might because it's wild magic.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no!
That's
Tell me-
why.
tell me
That's
more.
why.
I have to roll a d8, and one of 8 magical effects happen depending on what I roll.
Okay, we'll do that at the top of your next turn if that's okay.
That's
cool.
so cool.
Here
That's
comes
why.
the fireball.
That explains why you had it raised before.
Yeah.
Explains why he yells like why? Oh.
Well, that's part 2 of, but part 1 is I'll explain later. But
Okay.
Personal.
Interesting.
He's got a cool backstory.
yeah.
All right, so Leandra, are you good?
Yeah.
Cool. Lance, you're up with a statue on deck.
All right, so I think Lance was squaring off with the statue, and then he hit like a pop when Norbert popped up and he attacked. He's like, "Oh, welcome back. I take it we can't escape from here." And he looks at the statue and goes, "You look quite sturdy, but I have ways around that." And again, he pulls out his quill and he's gonna conjure up 1, 2, 3 like darts, magical darts out of scripture,
Mhm.
and he's gonna magic missile it.
Ooh,
He's gonna
cool.
bombard it.
I have a question
Go for it.
because
Yeah.
we're all in a safe learning space. When it says damage immunities, does that mean like they take no damage or half
Correct.
It does.
No damage.
No damage.
No. Cool.
Is it immune to psychic?
Yep, but I already messed that up with Norbit, so I don't care anymore.
I did wonder. I was kind of surprised it did damage, but I thought I'd try.
thought that it was supposed to be halved, and I didn't realize that it was.
Vulnerable
Okay.
is halved. Immunity is not.
No, vulnerable is doubled.
Sorry. Yes.
Resistance.
Resistance. Yeah.
That's
I'll
word.
shut up.
Okay. No,
She's trying to
You're
do more
okay.
damage to it. But
that's
Norbert,
okay.
come on, be cool. She was trying to help you.
You went from immune to vulnerable.
Yeah, that's okay. I didn't prep as well as I thought, but that's okay. I think we're just having fun and getting warmed up. So, okay, cool. Yes, you can hit it, and I will let it hit because I messed up. So, with whatever you want to do with psychic, with your, because isn't magic missile psychic?
Magic
damage?
missile is force.
Oh, cool, love it. Okay, that's even better.
I'm bombarding it literally. It's force damage.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
All right, I think he will do it. Yeah, he's just gonna actually might add a little bit of spice to that. I think he might do it level 2, add an extra
Ooh.
dart just because it's sturdy.
Spice it up.
So let me just roll some damage.
I love magic
for the first
missile.
dart.
It's such a good spell. Hey.
First one hits for 4 damage. 3. 2. It's going down.
Yeah.
And 1 more.
Can't be 1, so you're safe.
It's literally going down.
Was it a 1? The second one, or was it also a 2?
It can't be a 1. Yeah, I was gonna say it can't be a 1.
No,
It can't
but
be
he
a one.
rolled another one. It just stayed at its low level.
It
Love
stayed at the lowest it could go.
4, 3, 2,
technically.
2.
Why
Okay.
did I roll digital die?
This metal statue looks really beaten up, dented, scratched, hurt. These magic missile quills like are kind of punctured. It has holes in it. You see its hollow insides, and it's like when it moves, it's so like there's a word for this, but you're just gonna look at me do it. And yeah, that's great. Lance, you're good?
So it looks. Does it look like one more attack might end its sorry existence?
Yep.
All right.
I'd say so.
All right. So he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go. All right. It looks a little worse for wear. Let's go for it. And he's going to put like the Roman numeral 2. Oh no, it's quick. Yeah, again, but it's like a different variant. It's quicken spell. So he's going to fire another magic missile at level 1.
Nice.
See if he can finish it up.
Are we doing critical role rules?
He didn't even. Oh no, because it still has to be a bonus action to do both. So yeah, he does need to quicken spell.
Are we doing critical role rules though, of like being able to do 2-level spells? Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't remember.
No, it's okay.
But you don't need to with quicken spell. You're allowed to with that to do. You don't need critical role rules for that.
No, you're not allowed to do 2-level spells, even if one is a bonus action in rules as written. You can only do
You
a cantrip
are with
and a
quicken
level
spell. That's the point. With quicken spell, you're allowed to, aren't you? You're allowed to.
I didn't think
Am
so.
I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I might
With
be wrong.
quicken spell, you can
just turn it
cast the
into a
same
bonus
spell
action.
twice.
You can just.
It's the
Technically-
same spell.
Well, I'm
Oh
gonna
no,
let
I'm
her.
thinking
I'm
twin.
gonna let him do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. We'll
Quicken
go back to it
spell
later,
is just a bonus
you're
action.
both
Just transforms
technically right.
it in
Yeah.
action.
Turns it into a
You're both
bonus action.
Mariana and Norbert are technically right. We'll go back into that in a bit. But
I
yeah,
was
let
thinking
me pop
twin.
this thing apart first. Roll. I'm rolling with actual dice this time. Okay. Yes.
I don't see Quicken on your spell list.
It's
Meta magic.
features
It's
and
under
traits.
meta magic.
meta magic
Oh, cool,
under
cool, cool.
feats.
Nice. That's rad.
Yeah, it's quicken spell. It's meta magic added.
Oh, cool. I see now. Hi, I'm Justine. I've never played a wizard.
Me neither.
They intimidate
Well-
the crap out of me. But I have the Baldur's Gate.
Quicken spell is
Yeah.
a sorcerer thing, not a
Yeah,
wizard thing.
quicken
It is a
spell.
sorcerer
Yeah.
thing, but it. Yeah.
Quicken
so
spell
that's
take. Never mind. Go on.
Unless
4
he has
points
meta
of force
magic
damage from-
feat.
Everyone shush and let Lance talk. Go.
I'm just trying to kill it, guys. So the first dart does 4 points of force damage. The
Okay.
next one does 5.
How do you want to do
Max.
this?
Hey. I think he just methodically, like, he will deassemble it. Like, he'll use the darts
Ooh.
to target its joints. So, like, take the arm
Yeah.
off, ching, 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 and disarm it.
That's
And
cool.
then take the head off with the last hit and just shatter it.
Yeah, the last hit goes perfectly into the neck and it drops that big golden rod, and then the head kind of just cracks and flips backwards and its whole body shatters into tons of gold pieces all over the ground. Good job! You
Gold
killed
pieces.
it. Now you
Get
have
it, Norman.
one more gelatinous cube left. Is that the end of your turn, Lance?
I actually was pointed out that I may have done a bit. I think Lance thought he
Yeah.
could do this, but he cannot.
No.
My twin spell takes 1 sorcery point,
2
and
sorcery
then
points.
quicken is 2.
Yeah.
So I only got 2 with my feet. So Lance wanted to do this, but he cannot. He visualized it. He's glory. Oh, I can't do that.
He
It's
saw
magic-
it
it's like,
happening,
"Eh."
and then as he blinked his eyes, it's still standing in front of you with its
Yeah, he's like,
hole.
huh? I thought I could. He literally he's spent. Like he can't do it. Like he thought he could. Sorry, thank you, Mariana. She knows how to play. Like she caught on to that.
No,
I have
that's
a bad knack
that's
of
called good
mixing up
teamwork.
twin spell with quicken spell, and I keep thinking, it costs 1 for. level
Yeah,
spell.
quick.
It-
Subtle.
it gets you
subtle
like that,
cost.
doesn't it?
Yeah, subtle
Yeah, yeah,
costs
yeah, yeah.
1, quicken costs.
My
2.
bad. I will save my. I'll save my killing blow for another day. Go, take it away, next person. Sorry.
That's okay. No, that's okay. Chad, you're up with Norbert on deck.
Heard. Okay. So since I just raged, I'll just act as if this just happened. So D8, that is a 4. Okay. So magic that happens is magic confuses weapon of my choice that I'm holding. Until your rage ends, weapon damage type changes to force. It gains light and thrown properties.
Cool.
Within a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn.
Cool.
Cool. So that would be on my mace. And then I am going to attack with my mace.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start whacking away like I
Whack it.
just whacking it. Where's that? Hold on, sorry. Too many things to click. One. Sorry, I've played a barbarian like once.
You're okay.
This is a safe place.
Okay, cool. So that is 21 to hit on the first attack.
That hits.
Okay, and then 12, 14. That's 14 force damage.
Nice. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
With my extra attack, which is
Barbarian doing barbarian
23.
things. Sure hit it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then another d6.
Jonas Cube's ACs are funny because they make sense, but they're also so low.
I rolled 2 1s on both those damages. So that is 7. Oh, yeah, like 6.
6 damage.
Wait, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Cool. Yeah, as you hit it, and it kind of like wiggles and like parts of the goo schlep off of it. A dagger falls out that you realize had been stuck inside of it on the ground.
Cool. And that is my turn.
Norbit, you're up with Alusa on deck.
Okay. The statue to confirm is still up.
Yeah, that
No,
was just.
yeah,
that
it
It was
it
yeah,
is.
that was a mistake, and we retconned that.
imagination.
I wanted to double check. I was sure that's what we'd said. So Norbert is going to pull
Finish it.
out his short sword, and he's going to try and now. Can he? Is there enough of a gap there? Because he can get past his ally, but can he get past the enemy there? Like, can he slide to this side, being a small creature?
If you stay within 5 feet of it, yes, and then I won't opportunity attack you.
Okay, then he'll do that, and he's small, so he'll go there just so no one can argue about it being with advantage. Because the way I've rolled today, I need advantage.
Sure do, bud.
So he's just going to attack with his short sword.
What's up, Pete?
It does a 19 hit.
Yep.
Wouldn't he get pulled back into the gold?
It's
That
at
is
the
a
top.
question.
It's at the top of his turn.
That's what I thought. I wanted to check that too.
It's always at the way I designed the trap is it's at the top of your turn.
Okay, so that's 17 damage.
How do you want to do this?
The same way he tried to before. He slid beneath it and hit it from underneath. And this time, I guess he connects.
When your short sword goes
Crotch
up
blow.
into the butt crack of the golden statue, it actually like splits and cracks up. You all hear like the crack, and then just Norbit, you kind of shield your eyes as a bunch of just gold pieces like the size of your palm just scatter around you.
Shield my eyes. No, he's using his bonus action to start grabbing him.
He's like gold. Okay, I'll let you know how much you get at the end. Okay, great. Alusa's up with the cube on deck. I'm on Lance's character sheet. Please hold. Hey, did you know those folks in the chat can ask questions for our after show if you want? Get to know the players, get to know their characters. I'm now on Alusa's character sheet. She is going to do what I have been doing.
I have been taking notes of the questions for the after show.
Oh, thanks, bud. Appreciate you. She's gonna take a step back towards Lance. You still have room, Lance, because she's pressed against the wall. She's going to go, Leandra, don't move! And release two arrows, like one right after the other with her 2 attacks. Ooh, actually, those aren't bad rolls. Both hit. And 2d8 plus 4. I'm not going to roll that. We're going to do it on here. 16 damage. This cube's looking not good. Okay, the cube's up with Cole on deck. The cube is going to move 15 feet. Shloomp, shloomp. I need both Cole and Chad to roll me dexterity saving throws.
You can only do one person at a time.
Nope.
From memory.
I read
Can
it.
we help each other so we both get advantage?
Nope. The cube moves up to its speed. While doing so, it can enter larger or smaller creatures' spaces. Whenever the cube enters a creature's space, the creature must make a DC 15. Yeah, you can do more than one.
Justine, I hate to tell you, it's a creatures. That's an ownership apostrophe. That's not a plural apostrophe. It's one creature.
Oh, for flavor, I like both of us.
No, it's the apostrophe after the S means multiple creatures' spaces, like their spaces.
It doesn't. There's no apostrophe after the S. It's before the S.
I'm looking at it right here. I'll cast it. I'll put it in roll 20.
Okay, no, I was reading the same thing. The first bit says creatures because it's entering creatures' spaces. That's fine, but it says that when it enters a creature's space.
Right, like it's telling you what you do at each one when you hit it.
Yeah.
But
and we were
than,
each in a different space.
Yeah, it's correct.
But you can do more than one.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but you're the DM, so I'm also happy for you to hurt Cole.
Well, let me just let's just pray to Google here real quick. Can a minus cube?
I mean, in a way, it's like how Quick and Spell wasn't completely clear.
Yeah, no, I guess you. Let's see.
That's a dirty 20.
He's right. No, a gelatinous cube in Dungeons and Dragons can't engulf 2 people in one action. It can move through people, but it can only use the engulf on one person at a time. So, thank you, Mario. I'm engulfing you, Chad.
Oh, well, that's an 18, so.
Cool. You,
dirty 20.
Dex, well, this is great then. Because, but that's its action to try to do it. Dang it. Okay. I was going to be like, I'll just roll. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you definitely are able to not be engulfed. Where would you like to go more towards Cole or go behind the cube?
I would like to go toward Chad LeMain's side because I'm not blind.
You don't get to do anything yet.
I thought you were saying I do.
No, Mario was right. I was wrong. So
I'm so confused.
It didn't do anything to you. It's just approaching you slowly, and you see Chad kind of like pop to the side of it. So we will go ahead and go to Norbit. Or wait, no, that was the cube.
That was the cube.
Cole,
so it's
you're
my
up
turn.
with Leandra on deck.
Quick question.
Yeah.
This is another rules thing.
No, it's okay.
Can I reach into the cube and pull out Chad?
He's not in it.
I'm not in.
Oh, you're not in it?
He's on the other side. He saved.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay.
Try to reach into.
You can't tell. Reach in. I dare you.
Reach in,
Yeah,
Cole.
you can.
Reach in, Cole. See what happens.
Yeah.
He sees my shape, my outline.
But bear in mind that
Eric
is watching.
Who is?
Eric is watching, and Peter's character is reaching into gelatinous creatures
Oh, that's true.
against their will
That's
would
true.
trigger it.
Oh.
Without permission.
Oh boy. Oh,
Don't worry, this thing
okay.
has a -5 intelligence, so I think we're okay.
Okay. I will move to where I'm still touching the gold.
Okay.
And then I will use both actions to hurl my 2 hand axes at this thing.
Perfect.
I did it right that time, right?
And it's 2 attacks, but not actions, but yeah. Or you could throw.
Wrong process, right result.
Correct, yes.
May I give the DM a thing that might help with the tokens being sometimes on top of each other? If you click on the bigger token with the right click of the mouse, there's a thing
back.
that you could do it to back, and that way any other token of the players is on top of it.
I love that. Thank you.
Okay. I didn't know it clicked the 14, but you can use that one. Don't count the 21.
14 to hit and 18 to hit?
Yep.
Both hit.
All right.
Man, I thought this was going to be hard. You guys are doing a really good job.
17 damage.
It's still up, but it's not looking good. Both your axes also sink into the goo now. You can't get them back.
Well, that's just too bad. Because I forgot I had them until I saved Norbit. Okay. So now I will bonus action. Level 2 spell. As soon as I find my level 2 spells.
Under the level 2 section.
Misty Step. All the way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 feet to there.
Roll me a d4.
No.
How well can we see in the mist?
Huh?
How well can we see into the mist? Like, can he see that spot where he's misty stepping to?
I'm an old man. I have blind sight. Well, I'm blind, but
okay, you're good. Cool.
I don't have blind sight, but
if he,
he just wants Cole to die.
Don't we all? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I love Cole. Leandra, you're up.
Cole, you
right.
appear in the wall.
So first bonus action with my spiritual weapon.
Hi, beautiful.
Does
that was my
a 17 hit?
Sure does.
Right. So, oh, that's max damage. 1 second. Let me double check my modifier.
Damage.
That is 12 radiant.
As you see this awesome spiritual weapon hit, how do you want to do it?
Oh, okay. It's just as this. I will imagine that it's the hammer with the snakes intertwined. So as the hammer hits, then the snakes like bite into it and make it.
Yeah, and
down.
It's almost like you rip like a thin lining, and then the buttery bread just kind of slows down. And you are all now out of initiative. Great job, everybody. Go ahead. What else do you want to do?
I was just gonna say, as her she does that, she goes over to Shad, who's I assume still looking the way he described with the rage, and she's gonna very gently touch his face, and you get 15 healing.
Nice.
That she
imagine with the hammer. Like it's like a Gallagher.
It's not a hammer. No, this is her.
No, I meant when you kill the cube. I imagine the Gallagher and the watermelons and just exploding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and take our first break now that we're out of combat. I appreciate everyone in the chat cheering us on and being great. We all know roleplay is my strong suit and not rules. So yeah, we're gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break. Go ahead and refill your flagon and join us after it.
As we go to break, though, I'd like to smack Chad for 1 point of damage so he keeps rage.
Hey, howdy, hey, friends and fiends. Welcome back to Curse of Strahd. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's always fun to jump into combat in the first 5 minutes. But now our team stands panting, hearing Norbit shuffling gold into his bag. Norbit, do you take every single piece of gold?
Anything I could get my hands on. He'd be trying to do it subtly, but given he was sliding underneath, stabbing this thing, I feel like he'd have at least a chance to get a few without anyone noticing, or at least an opportunity to try.
Okay. Roll stealth for me.
25.
Everyone check your passive perception. Is anyone's higher than a 25?
Oh no.
Okay, I will give you 1/3 of the gold for free then. And then the rest when everything's
I
done.
didn't even have to look at my character sheet. I was like,
yeah. So you get 62 pieces of gold.
I want the golden area of the armor that's around the crotch so I can have a gold chastity belt.
I love
the
that.
cod piece. He wants the cod piece here.
Yeah.
I want something to protect the back from Norbit.
Everyone kind of looks around through this golden mist. You feel slightly more tired and very much more alert after this fight. And you look over to see Norbit with a piece of gold in his hand. He looks up at you all and he's just kind of examining it instead of shoving it in his bag because he knows everyone's looking at you. Or unless you don't want to do that. And
that fits perfectly.
Cool. You're out of combat. Feel free to roleplay.
Okay, bonus action. Harness divine power to get a spell slot back.
Cool.
Hey, there's plenty of gold falling off this thing.
Lance smiles. Who knows what all that's doing?
You know nothing.
Jon Snow.
You're a rogue. He knows that
Did you get my message?
Text?
No.
Everyone
Through,
okay?
Message chat.
Goes to look at everyone else.
Oh.
It's there's a lot
Yep.
there.
Roll me a D100.
Cool.
Oh, wild magic. That's right.
Nope.
That's
Worse.
This one and this one. Sorry. That's an 81.
It's the bad one.
Okay. So immediately when Leandra touches my face to heal me, as she heals me, I just let out like a guttural scream, just and then I push her back, like away, and
Yes.
I just kind of start swinging my mace at people, kind of uncontrollably. What do you want me to do, Justine?
Roll 2 mace attacks.
Were you not healed?
I was healed, but
He
this
is
is
a
kind of a
thing
side
against
effect.
being healed.
No.
That is a 19 and a natural 20.
Okay.
I'm just
So
swinging.
rebuff,
Does a
gladly
19 hit
swing.
you, Leandra? Okay. Double damage for Cole and Leandra roll her damage.
Okay, so that's
Double damage for Cole.
He rolled a natural 20.
So
To hit
Wait,
you.
he's attacking me too?
He's just
Your next
swinging in
round.
a big. It's like
Can
he's
I lay on hands
can't
and take back my points?
No, he can't
11.
control his. Well, actually, all of you roll investigation for me.
Wait.
With
Okay.
Cole and Leandra doing it at disadvantage,
That's
most likely. I can't hear you.
12.
You're talking. I think you're muted.
That's
Can
a
it be
12 for
insight?
Leandra.
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Okay.
Oh,
That's 12 damage for Leandra.
Okay.
And then
By the way, I would like to silvery barbs this crit on Cole.
Wait.
Oh. You still rebarbs his crit?
Yeah.
Okay, just kidding.
Okay.
Because he would scream, and my attention would be like we're looking towards him.
And you'd see him.
Is everyone okay?
Okay.
Yeah, he would see it. He like sends out like some magic to like
So it's at
distract him.
disadvantage. He just has to roll again.
Yep.
He has to roll
and
again.
who gets the advantage from silvery barbs?
crit?
Probably you, just in case you get hit.
Okay, so I rolled again.
2.
Wait, 11 damage.
Sorry.
No.
Valid?
No, you
You have
need
to roll
to
again
hit.
to hit.
Oh, rolled the
The
hit
hit.
again. Oh,
Bad.
okay. Sorry.
He took away your natural
What?
20.
Oh, that's still 19.
Cole, does a
Wait,
19 hit?
what's my? I don't know. Let me check. Yes, it does.
Okay, now roll
At
your
least-
1 damage.
Yeah, it's just 1 damage at least, though.
Yeah.
13 damage.
13?
How much?
Yeah.
13.
I rolled max damage.
Okay, so we're gonna go really
Jerk.
quick to Lance. Did you roll investigation or insight?
Yes, I did. I rolled. I was trying to say. He rolled investigation, and he got 16.
Cool. Alusa rolled a 28.
Yeah, with disadvantage, I rolled a 23.
Wow.
Inside.
Norbit, are you too focused on the gold to know what's going on?
I think he's too focused on the gold. Although has he been sucked back into the mist yet?
No.
Okay, interesting. I think he told everyone about the gold, so he's not gonna. Norbert would never steal, of course, so he's not going to take any more until everyone else is over there.
Love it.
More.
Okay. Leandra, what was your investigation?
It was insight 23.
Oh, I see it.
With disadvantage.
Right. Okay. And Cole rolled an 8. Okay, so anyone who rolled above an 18. Actually, no. I was going to do it to your. What's your wisdom? Chad?
Just +1, so 13.
Anyone who rolled above a 13 can notice that Chad is not in control. This is not something he wants. It's almost like that blind rage of him raging has almost taken over as he's hitting his friends. If you're going to attack back, either one of you, we're going to go into initiative again. And if you're not going to, then we're just going to roleplay this.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. So you're both hurt. Chad's screaming and flailing his thing.
It's his axe, right? Mace, sorry.
Mace, yeah.
Mace. I will cast something, but not to hurt him, just to make him drop it. Is that okay? Or is it still counting as initiative?
Nope. That's okay.
Right, so I was going to do heat metal, so he needs to do a con save. So to potentially drop it.
Love that.
That's a 23.
Oof. No. Yeah,
I have a +5 to my constitution.
Oh, still,
Can I
there's
do
a
something?
chance.
Yeah, you can.
I will cast command on him
That's
Ooh.
smarter, actually.
Okay.
That's really cool.
and say, "Relax."
Okay. So, Chad, it's almost like this command comes at you and you can hear your own thoughts again. And you kind of
Wisdom 14.
Yeah, it
shake your
needs to-
head.
wisdom
Yeah,
save.
kind of shake your head and roll for me.
Rolling
Ah,
really
crap.
good. That's a 17. That's a
Silvery barbs.
Oh!
Okay.
Let me check off my
That's
silvery.
12.
12.
12 is enough. You're
That's 12.
good.
Yes.
So, I was
So,
either going to have it
can
that
I-
if he... Yeah, I was either going to have it that if he failed it, he's going to do what he want. And if he didn't fail it, he was going to look up and just, like, smile and keep hitting. So, go ahead.
Yeah. So, at that point, you kind of just see the black in his eyes, like, dissipate. And then he's like, at that point, he was kind of slouching forward. His posture is terrible. Again, he's all skinny and gangly. And immediately as that happens, the color kind of comes back to his skin. He's not as pale white. You see literally the color of his hair from the roots go from white to black. And then you see his chest puffins, the muscles come back. Everything, his posture straightens up, and
Do your wings stay?
his wings. Then his wings start to recede. That was part of a different spell, but his
Okay.
wings start to recede, and then the black aura that was around him kind of gets sucked into his chest and then just dissipates. And then I think he collapses to the floor. Just for a second.
Well,
So,
yeah, he's relaxing. He's taking a
Yeah.
nap. I should have
Elisa
said sleep.
Elisa
Darn.
says, "That's one way to relax."
Lance will run forward.
Can I kick him while he's down?
You
Sure.
totally can.
Lance will not let you do that.
Lance will not let you do
I just
that.
imagine him trying to kick him, and then
Lance
Lance
will
just like
not-
picking,
will
just
not let
Lance
you do
scooping him up as he's like trying to kick me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Leandra is kind of like blinking at you. She's never like been hit when she's healed someone. She's just like blink. She's realized that you weren't in control, but she doesn't know what to do now because she's very hurt right now. So she's very like she doesn't know what to do. So she doesn't like reach out, but she stays just watching you silently.
Yeah, so Lance is not going to like touch him. He's going to like try and like clear a space. So he's okay, and he's going to then look at her and say, "Okay, everyone, one moment. Detect thoughts. What is Chad? What's going through Chad's mind right now?
Ooh,
What's the source of his
I love that.
angst?"
So a series of things that are going through his mind. You just see at first, you would see just blind rage, just red. Everything's red. Attack everything, and then you see that slowly starts to dissipate. And then almost as if, or well, basically as if nothing happened, because he doesn't remember what happened. He just kind of, because it's a blackout moment, and the last thing he remembers was being in the cube, like inside the cube, and then nothing else afterwards.
Oh.
And then it's him just trying to recall what happened and like in his brain right now. So trying to retrace his steps.
I need a rest. Badly.
We probably shouldn't stay here.
If only we had a hut to sleep in. Hint, hint, hint.
At this point, everyone seems to be so uninterested in these gold pieces that Norbert's like, Norbert's like, stuff it. He's going to start grabbing them, but he's just going to do it openly. No one's making any attempt when he did the right thing and told people, so bugger him.
Norbert did find. He did his duty.
Norbert did as Norbert does.
So if how many did I get before? If that was a third of them, that was 62. So that means I get another 124. Sweet, thanks.
Thanks.
Done.
And half movement because it's so heavy.
Okay, and I think at this point, Shad starts to come to, and he looks around. He says, what happened? Where's the cube? I just kind of look on the ground, and I see like just viscera on the floor, and then I see Leandra and Cole and Lance. I'm like, shit.
Yes, you.
Holes bleeding all over the place.
Same as Leandra. Leandra's like really hurt right now.
Yeah. Well, no, the cubes are gone, but you lashed out at Leandra when she healed you. You okay?
Shad
He lashed out at me too.
Yeah.
and Cole.
And Cole. He goes, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I guess I shouldn't have kept this from you. This is the reason I'm here. This is the curse that I was talking about. Don't know how it happened. Or don't know how or when it happened. I woke up one day and when I get angry, I black out and don't remember, and there's usually just nothing good. So I came here to find someone to help with this.
I know how
problem.
to remove curses.
Depends on the type of curse, though, right? What is it that afflicts you? Yeah.
I'm not sure. god. We kind of
I mean-
discussed this in my backstory, so we don't
Cole's
know.
mad at him.
He wouldn't
I wouldn't know.
know. Yeah.
Well, I can try tomorrow. I can prepare my magic to be able to try. Or to ask my god that helps me heal people if there's anything we can do. If I
If that
can't remove
fails-
it myself.
You said it happens when you rage. I may have a way of counteracting
Redeem, hydrate.
that as well.
Cole's mad at him. He's like, "You hit Leandra!"
Oh, yeah,
Master
sorry
Dwarf,
about that.
please, we're trying to help
Sorry. Yeah, I just don't. I don't have control sometimes.
Cole is dead right. How dare anyone in the party ever do anything against the interests of the party? That should never happen.
Exactly. And I'm gonna charge at him and drag
Wait!
Leandra in front of me to hold me back.
Yeah.
And when she grabs me, I'm gonna cure wounds.
Actually, she doesn't grab. She looks very ashamed when Norbit says that. And she kind of goes, "It's okay. I may have deserved it."
That's it. The victim always blames themselves. You're an abuser. And I'm still gonna heal her for 12 points.
That's I appreciate that, but yeah, she kind of like I may have done something that you all don't approve of, so I'm
I still have
okay
the text
taking
box
the damage.
What does she mean?
Don't you tell them, Leandra. That's between
yeah.
you and me. Oh,
Yeah, Lance cocks his head.
Ah.
What is...
If you're doing detect thoughts, her conversation with Strahd is playing in her mind.
You want to say what it is?
He cocked his head in confusion, then he said, "Oh,
I don't remember word for word the reply, but basically Leandra tried to play it off as she was the one that killed the husband because she was jealous. She's here to play a love game with Strahd, and she was trying to draw that attention to her. Yes.
There's no judgment in Lance's expression. He just goes, oh. Nothing. He waits for you to clarify if you wish. He's not gonna say anything.
Oh, she won't let press to. She doesn't say more than, "I might have deserved that. I might have done something you guys don't agree with, so I might have deserved that." She doesn't say more.
Lance will not divulge anything. He hopes that she'll do the right thing at the end.
Norbert speaks into Leandra's mind. What did you do?
Meanwhile,
She
Norbert's like,
jerks. Yeah, she jerks. Can other people hear?
No, just us. But if you've done something we need to know about, or at least I feel I need to know about, I need to know it.
you know.
I spoke to Strahd
We all spoke to Strahd.
whilst in this cave.
Norbert, I don't know. Are you looking at Norbert as this happens, or are you looking the other way?
No, she's not. She's not.
There is a
Everybody
really,
speak at once.
there is a really long gap where Norbert thinks before he says anything and says, "Go on."
I just didn't. She now starts speaking out loud because she's realized Lance knows. She's realized Norbert is asking. Illusa is probably steering bullets at her.
Yeah, daggers at you.
So she's like, "Okay, listen. As someone who grew up with vampire parents, there is very little that is worse to a vampire than killing their husband or wife. Like, it sets off pure rage and just they go on killing sprees like never before. It's really, really bad. And when we learned that the person we killed was a husband of Strahd, I took it upon myself to draw her anger towards me. I claimed I had done it and that it was all a game and that I'm here to seduce her and play her game and to win it so that she would focus on me rather than punish you guys.
And as she finishes that sentence, you all hear echoing around the cave the voice of Strahd say, "My sweetest Leandra, I wrote the rule book on lovers slain. Are you sure you want to play my game? And it kind of echoes, like almost as her guilt, Leandra's guilt. And you all hear just that one piece of what they had talked about. Because that's
Did
the
you
only
hear
one
that?
I wrote down.
That's all I have.
That's all I have.
Is
That
that
guy
your
like that one.
mistress?
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
Alusa looks at you and goes, she looks at Leandra and goes, "You're talking to Strahd without talking to your teammates, and you just called her mistress. Am I missing
Wait,
something
that was
here?"
Strahd?
Oh, Leandra face palms. Or, not Leandra, you're Leandra. Alusa face palms. But you all heard Strahd's voice just say that and kind of echo throughout the cave.
If with the last remnants of my detect thoughts, I focus on Cole, would I just get like that monkey with like?
Are we going to take a rest or are we going to move forward? Because I'm pretty sure we all heard Irina's cries. But,
What?
as Norbert had a good point in saying, we've been hearing things quite a bit that don't actually exist.
She's quiet now, so she must be okay.
That's not what that means.
Oh.
Leandra, are you comfortable maybe crawling up a wall around and seeing if you can
Yes,
scout ahead?
I can do that. Sure. She just walks away doing it.
Which direction are you going?
I would say, like, when I was over here, could I see to the further in?
Yep.
So I know that's a
unblocked
dead
that
end.
area, right?
Right, so I know that's a dead end.
You think it's a dead end? Yes.
Well, I think
It's
a
a
dead
trap
end.
gone now?
And there is a giant golden statue at the
Yeah,
end, just
definitely
like the
not
one you
going
bought.
closer to that, because last time it didn't go so well. So she will spider walk down this way.
Okay. You feel the gold shimmer kind of lose its grip on you as you walk out, and I need a insight roll.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 26. Yeah.
You, as it pulls off of you and you kind of are able to like shake free of it, you realize that the gold was connected to these, it was like a trap of these gelatinous cubes. So
Right.
them being killed kind of stopped this spell that was pulling people back into it.
Right.
Okay, great. As you spider crawl in, how far did I give you to see in this?
I can see everything of the map. I don't know if that was meant to happen.
Oh, nope.
I
Sure
can't.
wasn't.
I
You
am
can see the
omniscient. I
full
also
map?
see things, but I
Yeah,
shouldn't
I
say.
can't. Mine's blacked out, so.
Mine's
That's-
blacked out.
Super weird. Okay, whatever then. That's cool. Great. Well, let's just play along. Thanks for doing Theater of the Mind, guys. Appreciate you. So yeah, as you spider crawl around, you see another really rickety bridge ahead, and there is a lit torch, which is the first, besides the cultists, the first sign you've seen of like activity.
Mhm.
And then a bend that kind of moves around.
Right. I will probably go up to here, look what I can see from there, and then go back to report it.
Okay, yeah, so it's pretty much the same thing. And you notice that there's a weird like circle of runes in one area. The runes you can't really make out from how far they are, but besides that, it seems pretty empty. And behind you, so you just spiral crawled down about 15 feet. So that hallway you were just in is pretty defensible, since in your opinion there's a dead end here. You know you've gone this way, not seen anything,
Mhm.
and then this is like a 15-foot area.
Right.
what we
And
have
do
to
I
find.
see like the other bridge further down to the like side to the?
This?
I don't know what you're pinging.
I don't see a ping.
What's happening?
Are you on the right? Are you in the GM layer?
No, I'm on token layer.
Hmm.
Hold on, let's try this. Can you see that pink?
No.
Can you see that pink?
No.
Why doesn't
Like an
it
iPad.
like
I can't control my character on the map. In fact, I can't interact with the map. I might
Can you see
reset.
that?
You're stuck in the wall.
No.
What the heck?
Yeah, my roll 20's going weird, so I've just reset
Yeah,
it.
mine has gone weird as well. Let me have to refresh.
Okay, are we okay to theater of the mind it then?
Yeah, that's fine. I was just wondering
Okay.
because there's two bridges, right? Did I see the second one?
So you see the one right in front of you, and then the curve, like where the after those runes are, that's like a wall.
Oh,
You can't like
I
see
see.
across that. It's like that's like a full sheer wall.
Right.
Is
I thought
is
that
nobody
the chasm.
is nobody concerned about the statue that we left back there? We've already been attacked
Not
from
I.
behind by one.
Right.
You can handle it.
It doesn't
Yep.
seem to be moving.
Neither did the last one.
Maybe it's activated by proximity or some sort of sensor.
Or by gnomes shooting it with an arrow.
Well, it got activated by us stepping into the mist before. I'm assuming that's what the activation was. Gold statue, gold mist. The other one hasn't, but perhaps it's just
That's
if there's another mist,
genius.
we know what's going to happen.
Everyone, actually, the gold mist was from the slimes. Well, the cubes. There was their trap to keep food.
But it also activated, as I said, I felt something activate when I stepped in, and the gold statue was that at that exact moment it started charging towards us.
Okay.
There is a simpler test, some simple test we could do.
There is another gold
Right.
statue down that way. And I did see a bridge and a torch lit that way. So I assume this is probably the best place for us to rest if that's what you want to do. There seems to be more people.
I mean, I can see if it activates on proximity. I don't like the thought of this activating where we're trying to rest.
Well, we could take watches, can't we not? I don't have to sleep as long as all of you.
Whatever anyone wants
Not,
to do.
I don't have to sleep.
Oh, you want to take a shorter rest.
No, I would like a long rest, but I don't sleep. I just kind of zone out.
Yeah, I do that too.
As opposed to your normal state of mind.
Could I pick him up and throw him at the gold statue?
You can certainly try.
Again, Lance
Yeah.
will not allow that.
Yeah, Alusa says, trust me, I know how to be alert, because she does have the alert feat.
Sorry.
So she can't be surprised while she's conscious or the creature's not. Oh, I guess that doesn't actually do anything if she's going into her trance.
Be hard if you-
Technically it
that's
does, because Elf's trance doesn't incapacitate you.
Okay, great. So yeah, she looks at. Wait, how do you go into trance, Cole? You're a dwarf.
Reborn.
Oh, okay, cool.
use that.
She goes, well, between me and Cole, if you can trust us enough, I guess we can all rest here, and I doubt we'll get through it, but we could try.
Did somebody set fire to the body of the
What body?
husband of Strahd?
Oh.
Vampires
He
don't...
went over
no,
the
I,
No, he
um,
threw him over
I
the
just
edge.
threw him over the edge.
Right.
He did it.
Vampires don't die that easily. I'm just afraid that throughout the night he might recover and come back for us.
Well, then have the psycho with the black eyes watch that part of the cave. You know, the woman abusing guy.
Master Dwarf, please.
Cole, if you say that again, I'm going to smack you.
Kinky.
All right, everyone go to sleep. I'm not dealing with another word of this. And Alusa crosses one ankle over the other, closes her eyes against the wall, and kind of slides down and just gets really comfortable. Are we taking a long rest?
Sure.
If
Are we
we're
gonna
Works
able
for
to.
me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cole will
so
find a good spot, sit down, stretch a little bit, let one rip, and doze off.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
Nowhere for that to go.
enters trance.
there's
I
nowhere
I
for
press
that to
There's
go.
nowhere for that to go.
I prestidigitate it to remove the smell.
Thank you.
Thank you. There you go.
So I'm going to stop the session here. If you want to role play before you go to sleep, I will give you that opportunity so you can think on it at the beginning of our next session.
Nice.
So thank you everyone for watching as our characters go to sleep in this mysterious cave. Their hearts tired and pounding from their fight, and their worry so high because they don't know where Adabon or Irina is, and there is apparently, according to Leandra, a vampire on the loose.
Just a quick thing though, Justine. Before we went to sleep, we would absolutely have to eat food, like
We
eat
will
a
go
meal
over
since
that.
we haven't today. Okay.
Yeah, and we're gonna go over that in the beginning of the next session. So you all kind of sit down and settle. With that, we appreciate you watching Curse of Strahd. We do have our after show next, where we'll answer all the questions you threw at us. We really appreciate you being here. I know sessions filled with mostly combat can be a little tedious sometimes, so but we did get some big character reveals, I think, in my opinion. And big shout out to Raza, who's back playing, and it's very exciting to have him back. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a 5-minute and come back with our after show.
Woo woo.
Woo woo!